Okay, folks, today we're going to be covering art and film. We'll start off with some familiar art in films that you've seen in class and work our way into the wonderful, weird world of art and how it's pretty much worked into most of the films we know and love. Let's jump in with Midnight in Paris, the cover of which is actually styled after one of the most famous paintings ever done, Starry Night, by Vincent van Gogh, painted in 1889, which is fitting since he was an artist questioning his sanity, just as the main character is. Moving right along, we also see an appearance by Picasso alongside with his work The Bather, which is surprisingly one of his more normal pieces. Then there's Dali. Dali, who actually did create the rhinoceros in 1956. His artwork is stylistically unique and had a huge impact on the art world as he was producing it. Here's what he actually looked like, as well as some of his other work. If you play close attention, you can see the references to his work in the red shoes during the performance. Here, 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 and here. Getting back to Midnight in Paris, the film moves us through the actual location that Monet was inspired by when he painted water lilies, as well as showing us the artwork itself. Monet would be so proud. The film also brings us to some architectural artwork as well, the Palace of Versailles, where we see both shots of the gardens as well as the Hall of Mirrors. These famous and historical sites lend a sense of verisimilitude to the actual film. Marie Antoinette. This film, which was released in 2006, is a semi-historical movie which takes place in the Palace of Versailles. Artwork featured in the film includes portraits of Marie Antoinette and stylized versions of said artwork made to look like the main actress. More importantly, the palace is featured throughout the entire film, highlighting the incredible artwork of the structure itself and lending a sense of luxury and mise-en-scene to the film. I Am Legend. This post-apocalyptic story is filled with zombies, violence, and fine art. This highlights an important question. In every apocalypse/end-of-world flick, why is it that we always save the artwork? What is an after-Earth stockpile without a rescued Monet or a statue of David? All artwork was donated for the shooting of this film by the Museum of Modern Art. These treasures of history and art were scattered throughout the main character's bunker/home. These classical art references juxtaposed against the human cannibalism, showing once again how important art is to the survival of the human spirit. WALL-E and Familiar Forms. Another film we watched in class that shows the transcendence of art of design is WALL-E. Here we see artificial intelligence wrapped in the cloak of Apple software. The familiar smooth white lines and aesthetic design speak to us of familiar technology. Actually, Apple played a very key role in the design of Eve as well as many other robots. This is only the beginning of where the border between reality and fiction seem to blend, because a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, Star Wars was released in 1977 and brought us all together into a universe of characters who are alien yet familiar, creating entire solar systems, cultures, societies, and people who have become so dear to us that we know their emblems and symbols and starships by heart. But none of this is technically real. This is the creative efforts of artists and production teams to bring masterpieces such as this to the screen. But what is art that makes it so important to film? Could it be that this artwork ties us together somehow? That artwork is the commonality that we can all relate to across cultures and genres? I think so, and I think filmmakers throughout all history have known this as well,